Honey, people are upset, and let me tell you guys why. They're talking about Google have changed some stuff, and you know a lot of people do not like change. And they are upset. They said that they feel like AI is being forced upon them. They feel like AI is taking over. A lot of website companies are going out of business. If you guys have a website, they said that you're going to feel the effect because they trying to control everything, So everybody is going to get it. AI is taking over everything, they say. So I want to let you guys hear what's going on in these streets so you guys can see for real. And have you guys been affected by the new AI Google change? Comment, let us know. Check this video out. Let's react.
Today, Google is making its search engine entirely AI. You will no longer have the experience of just typing in a query and getting a list of blue links to relevant sites. Give me 60 seconds because this one is diabolical. Here is what just changed. Two things, and both of them change how every person on the internet finds information. Number one, the Google results page is no longer a list of websites. It is now an AI-built interface. Google said it themselves. Search will create custom dashboards, trackers, and mini apps right inside the search page. The answer will stay on Google and you don't have to click out to a website anymore. Number two, Google just launched search agents. AI that actually monitors the internet for you 24 hours a day. You do not search anymore. The AI decides what you should see and sends it to you. The reader stops looking and the AI starts choosing. Now here is the part nobody is saying out loud. For 25 years, you have searched the same way. You typed a question and you got a list of sources. You decided which one to trust. You compared, you clicked, and you formed your own opinion. That skill is what Google trained you in. Google just deleted that ranking system. Now one AI gives you one answer. You do not see the sources. You do not compare. You don't even need to verify. You read what is given to you. The most powerful research tools humans built in the last 25 years just became a closed loop. Here's the problem that I have is AI gets things wrong confidently, often, and you will repeat answers that may not be true. Here is what you can do right now. Stop relying on Google as your primary source of attention and information. Build something that you can control. An email list, a Substack, a podcast feed, a paid community. Move 10% of your effort there this week, then 20, then 50. This is insane. 25 years of how the internet worked just ended. The people who saw it coming is about to win. The people who keep waiting will lose.
Google just officially killed the 10 blue links. The way you find customers online and the way they find you just permanently changed. Here's what happened. At the Google I/O conference, Google announced the biggest change in search in over 20 years. Instead of giving you a list of blue links to click, Google wants to drop you into AI-powered experiences. Custom interfaces, AI agents that search the web for you, no clicks required. Google said it themselves, and I quote, "Links will be an afterthought." AI overviews already serve 2.5 billion people a month. AI mode has over 1 billion. And starting this summer, AI agents will be doing your customers' searches for them. So if your customers aren't clicking links anymore, what do? Here's how we're getting all of our clients to adapt. You stop optimizing for the link that they click and start optimizing to be the brand AI recommends. That means your reviews, your press, your forums, your third-party mentions, everything that AI pulls from matters more than your homepage. So to get started, go to ubersuccess.com, put in your URL, and it'll show you everything that AI is saying about your brand right now. You can see what sources they're pulling from, and you can even see where your competitors are showing up where you're not. That's the gap that you need to fill. The brands that adjust in the next 90 days are going to own the next decade of search. And the ones that wait are going to watch your traffic disappear and not understand why.
Google search is now AI search. I wanted to start with just like that core change that's coming of how you interact with Google search, right? The fact that it's becoming a long text box, the fact that the autocomplete is now AI powered rather than query search term volume powered, which it has been for a long time. My question is, where is a lot of that information coming from? It's probably your personal search history, your Google account, the things you've done. I think there was even a mention in there of that Google search knew how many kids one of the presenters on stage had. Not sure I loved that. I imagine when this comes to market, there will be a lot about the privacy and how much of your data Google is allowed access to, I would hope.
In some ways, it's just being more revealing. Google already knows how many kids you have.
Yeah.
Like, none of this is like new information that's being created to feed into the AI. It's just we're kind of being open about it now.
I was just going to add that Google is encouraging you to share more of your personal information with this system, because personal intelligence is also expanding, and personal intelligence for search is where you're connecting your mail, connecting your calendar, connecting your photos, like anything that's sort of within the Google platform space you connect in. So your search becomes very personal and theoretically very powerful. So, yes, you don't have to do this, but Google certainly wants you to.
Yeah, and they had that whole tagline throughout the whole event of Google search is now AI search, right? That was the whole thing, the whole spiel of the show. Talking about some of those, modal widgets that can be created and stuff. I just have this vision of like just trying to search something really simple and just getting the abundant results with a widget and an animation and a shop. I don't want that, and I think a lot of people don't. And that, considering the concerns that we have about AI energy usage, feels a little bit spooky.
Hello, the AI apocalypse is progressing nicely. How are you this fine Monday morning? Apparently tomorrow Google is changing the way search works, and it's going to be much more AI forward. The search bar is going to be just going to involve a lot more AI automatically, even though it already does. One of the reasons they say they're doing this is because searches have become more complicated. People are asking longer, complicated questions now and expecting Google to answer them. And they're using the AI function more. But you know why I think that is? It's because you have to. It's because it's the default search. They just put it there as the thing that happens every time. Of course people are using it more. Sorry, let me calm down. AI is taking information from websites and putting them in a nice little organized document for you every search. And then you don't know necessarily where it's coming from. It's being made by a robot, and it's taking information from the websites that you would have gone to that would get advertising dollars based on visits and clicks. They're going to go out of business while AI takes the information they have for your little document that you get when you ask your Google question. Apparently in an NPR article I just read, it's recommended putting glue on pizza or eating rocks. I don't know if you've tried to eat a rock before. It's not good for your teeth. And glue really blocks the arteries. So how do you avoid this? Well, one way that I recently learned when I did my research video on my main channel is you put in -AI, 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 whatever you want to call it, in your search. And then it will just bypass the AI function that pops up when you search. And people have recommended DuckDuckGo as an alternative search engine, or Acacia, is that how you pronounce it? Which plants trees based on money it generates from searches. I haven't used them very much. I don't know if they're great, or if they're a adequate replacement for Google search. And then there's different browsers and different extensions you can possibly get to block AI. But another thing that you can do that I am going to show you how to do right now. I'm using the Safari browser. I know not a lot of people use the Safari browser, but I do. But you could do this in any browser. See this search favorite I have here? I'm going to delete that, and we're going to recreate it. Okay? So we're going to go to Google, and it's Memorial Day, so there's stars there. We're going to search Google AI. See, I've already done it. Search is stupid -AI. Let me type it out. Search is stupid -AI. I don't know if this will work tomorrow, if they're going to eliminate this function. If they do, Google AI search is stupid. So I'm going to boop. Go. Oh, it's so nice. It's so nice to search and just have websites. Just have websites pop up. That's just no ads at the top. Well, because of what I searched, there's no ads at the top, no shopping, no images, no video, just websites. That's all I want. But that's not going to happen every time. I don't think -AI gets rid of all of that. I think it just gets rid of the AI prompt, and it depends on what you're searching if other things are going to pop up. Sometimes you might be looking for video. Well, that's great. You can search video style. But you know what you can do? You can go to web. You can search web style. And then every time it's just going to show websites. That's the function. Search web style. So that's what I clicked on. So now we're searching web style. And we can just take this, make it a favorite. There. It's in my favorites now. I can rename it Search Without Stupid AI. And then I can just click that and it will go here. And then I can search, and I'm already in the web function anytime. Now we can search Craig Benzine is awesome. Boom. Look at that. Just websites. No AI. You're welcome. I hope this continues to work tomorrow. If not, we'll have to find another solution. Because this is a better way to search. It's nicer. Happy searching, everybody. This is a Wheezy Monday video on my second channel, Wheezy News. I do these every Monday for you publicly. And then every single weekday, I do a video every morning, usually morning, on Patreon. I used to do this years ago, and I'm bringing it back. I've done a couple weeks now of Patreon videos every single weekday, and these on Mondays. If you want to go support me on Patreon, you can do a free trial over there for 7 days. If you don't want to just go all in and see what kind of things I'm making, usually on mostly unedited rambles and my thoughts on the world, on what I'm making, a lot of thoughts about creativity, because that's what's on my mind in the morning, or the current thing I'm working on, and insights into how I make things. And it's just like a casual conversation, and I'll respond to comments. And yeah, so if you want to support me on Patreon and see this every single weekday, come on, who does this? Who does this every weekday videos just for patrons? Well, Craig Benzine does, and Craig Benzine is awesome. So, watch out for that Google AI tomorrow, everybody. Bye.
DuckDuckGo installs are up 30% because users reject being force-fed Google's AI search. At its I/O conference last week, Google turned the search bar into a conversational AI engine. Instead of a list of links, it answers your questions with AI overview first. Then, it lets you ask follow-ups in AI mode. For decades, a Google search meant blue links that you were supposed to click. Now, it's AI that talks back to you. And the backlash against this change was instant. DuckDuckGo said US app installs climbed for 6 days straight. They averaged 18% week over week and peaked at 30.5% on May 25th. On iPhones, it was even worse for Google. Install growth averaged at 33% and peaked at nearly 70%. And traffic to DuckDuckGo's AI-free page jumped alongside it. Their CEO, Gabriel Weinberg, said this: Google is force-feeding AI results with no way to opt out. The results are getting worse, not better. This is the same guy who testified against Google in the 2023 antitrust trial, running a search engine with about 2% of the US market at the time. Google tried pushing back hard by saying AI mode was never the default. They're saying you can flip a filter back to the plain blue inks, and that AI mode just crossed 1 billion monthly users. So they're winning on paper, but they're bleeding users at the same time. And DuckDuckGo even offers AI if you want it. Free Claude and GPT-5 Mini, and your IP gets stripped before it hits the model. The whole point is you got to choose how much AI you want instead of Google deciding it for you. If you want to stay up to date on AI news, join my newsletter, link in bio.